till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
So it is the morning after, because we didn't do an outro last night. It was probably a bit too late by the time we got home. We got home about 10:30 at night because we were talking too much. I did have my steak and eggs and rice and spinach meal with me though, so I had that as soon as the session was finished. I'm eating a lot more like a bodybuilder at the minute, which is paying dividends for muscle wise. Paul's really happy with where I'm putting muscle on.
Yeah, I mean, you literally, like, shoulders got so big already that you hardly fit in Jason's Viking press, and it's a wide one.
So it's good and feeling positive. So last night we started off with just some warm-ups, so some banded work. You'll see me just warming the shoulders up, ready to get some pressing done, some pull aparts, some face pulls, and some of the bits and bobs.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror.
After that, we moved on to some incline dumbbells. They're around 43 kilos.
We think.
It's
40 kilos, but it's like, it says 40 kilos, but that's the plates, so it must be more.
So there's 8 5-kilo plates plus the handle. I think that I got the positioning slightly wrong. Like when I was pressing, one hand was further out on one dumbbell and kind of closer in on the other one, and I kind of lost my groove a little bit.
If he is no friend to me, it's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything.
Next up we moved on to some Viking press. So I just did my usual, warmed up and then went up for a set of 60 seconds. So I ended up doing 120 kilo plus the frame. I think the frame is around 25 kilo empty.
23. So it's like
kilo.
143 on it total.
So I did a set of 15 in 60 seconds, which was really good. I do feel like I could have done a lot more. I just think maybe I just didn't time things as well. But again, this is what training's for. Training's for kind of realising when you can and can't push. So I'm getting a better gauge now. I do know that I need to improve my cardiovascular kind of process for that, but that will kind of come down the line as well.
It takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't stop. Stepping up. Don't back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting back.
Then we moved on to some dumbbell work. So the ones that we've got in at the minute, we've got a 41 kilo and a 51 kilo dumbbell. So we did some floor to overhead kind of singles with the 51 kilo, which felt really strong. And then kind of did some rep from the shoulder with the lighter dumbbell.
Cause I've been to hell and back, you don't wanna make me mad. I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about. Have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round. I'm legend bound, can't stop.
Next week we will have a 61 and a 71 kilo dumbbell as well. So what he's done, he's casted kind of fairly similar kind of globe style dumbbells for me to use, and I'll have one of each weight.
Yeah, they're actually Atlas stones, aren't they? Like mini Atlas stones on the ends. So it's like, that'll be like 35 kilo Atlas stones, 2 of them on it.
Yeah,
plus the handle, so it's like a little bit over 70 kilo.
So it's a really great tool for us to be able to have access to, because I've basically got the full weight of my dumbbell run without having to mess with any plates, without having to interchange like different dumbbell kind of things. So it's a massive advantage.
I don't know about you, but when there's weights in a dumbbell, I've always been worried they're going to come out and land on my head.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about how my dumbbell's feeling.
You were like doing like a step out technique when you're like, it's a combination of the lean that you've now learned and got the position right with your old step out technique that you were automatically doing from the start when you were jerking, because you kind of moved into almost a push press, wasn't you, even with a 63?
Yeah, and I think that was because for my last prep for Wales' Strongest Woman, I used the pink globe style dumbbell, and just for kind of training purposes really, like we knew that I would win that event, so just training for it, just to kind of build my shoulder strength up. The vast majority of the prep for that was push press work, so that's been like ingrained in me a little bit, kind of push press the dumbbell, because that's what I've been used to doing. So it's just getting used to the jerk again, which will come. Then moved on to some yoke. So I went up to 275 kilos for around 17 meter run in about 11 seconds, did you say?
Now, you don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe.
Not my quickest speed, but
no, I think you was pulling back on it again. We were supposed to change that and push out like you normally do, so that maybe slowed you down a bit.
But my traps and my upper back have been very sore this week. They have started to calm down now, which is good. So on Sunday, like as you know, like I didn't lift at the Atlas Stone charity event just because I felt a little bit of a niggle in my back, but I got that worked through and it's just been kind of sore and bruised since, but the niggle is gone, thankfully. So we moved on finally to some Atlas Stones. So Paul just wanted to really kind of see where I'm currently at with stones. Obviously this is my 3rd day in a row training and I'm tired and my traps are hurting, but this is what it's going to be like in competition. I'm going to be sore, I'm going to be beaten up, and that's the whole purpose of training 3 days in a row like this, is just simulating just being able to get up and go. If your body's tired, it's just willing it on to kind of work through the kind of bad stuff really. So we did a stone run from 90 kilos up to 140 kilos on different heights.
just tell me that I can. 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 Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots.
And next time I will get that 140 stone.
We'll try it again.
It's just the kind of like the shrugging position. As you're kind of pushing forward, like I literally just felt like I could not kind of shrug. It was the same with the sandbag to shoulder the other day as well. Moved on to some treadmill, so did like 1 minute sprint, 1 minute walk, 1 minute sprint, 1 minute walk.
Sort of a sprint. It's not really a sprint, I suppose.
It's a jog.
I'm making a stay at a certain time, so it wasn't like as fast as you can go at all, was it? Like it's like 8 mile an hour now. Next time
we did 8.2.
Yeah, you did a little bit more. I've seen that. Sneaky. You did it last time as well. 7.2.
Pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing. Got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase it? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up. I won't give up this, cause I know that I want it. Know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Overall, it was a really positive session, really happy with how things are moving, and we still have a lot of time to go to make improvements. So the next session now will be tomorrow. It's going to be a gym-based session, and it would be good to see you guys there. Please leave a comment below to help me with the algorithm, and if you are interested, I will put down the link for the podcast that I did a couple of weeks ago in London.
It was awesome. I've just watched it. It was one of the best podcasts ever. It was awesome.
Very biased there, Paul.
No, it was legit awesome. Like, honestly, it was.
So
definitely watch it.
We will leave the link in that below. It just explains a little bit more of where I came from, like my background, what I've gone through growing up, and just basically a lot more about me and who I am. So please go and give that a watch as well, and subscribe to their channel. I know that they've got podcasts coming up with some really great people as well.
Yeah, it's the Boardman, all one word, Boardman.
Yes.
The Boardman.
So as always, I hope you all have an absolutely incredible day, and I will see you in the next video.